Today's in-depth study goes beyond the SEC vs. Ripple case and the $10,000 XRP that might happen. There is another important thing about the spike. The story Warren Buffett talks about what he thinks about XRP and Ripple's ability to stay strong during slump. Yes, you heard that right, the investment legend is taken into account, and everyone needs to hear what he has to say, keeping an eye on the Bitcoin market during these unstable economic times. Kindly click the like button, subscribe, and turn on alerts to join our group before we start. Imagine that XRP goes up to an amazing $10,000. This may seem like a crazy guess, but it's not impossible because XRP is expected to handle a huge number of financial deals. The amount of money that could flow is astounding: $1.2 trillion. The value of the XRP ledger could instantly jump to $110,000, but this huge rise depends on how the current SEC v. Ripple case turns out. XRP is considered a security by institutional investors, but things are set to change in a big way. There are already two plans on the table. A deal between Ripple and the SEC looks like it will happen soon. Legal experts say that Ripple turned down the SEC's first settlement offer of a huge $770 million, which showed how embarrassed and frustrated they were. In an interesting turn of events, the SEC came back with a much lower offer of only $20 million, but Ripple Crypto did not react right away. With this, Ripple would have a 90% lead and a clear win. However, the deadline for a deal on November 9th has passed with no new information. The story will continue, but please wait. There are more and more new discoveries. Based on these results, it looks like the SEC is working on an even better deal for Ripple that will be made public soon. In today's video, we go over the possible $10,000 value of XRP in more depth. Look at the proof that supports this prediction and find out what's new in the lawsuit between the SEC and Ripple. Do not forget to stay tuned as we reveal these interesting facts. We've already talked a lot about the upcoming deal between Ripple and the SEC. This is especially true since the US Congress has said that XRP could be used in the future. This brings up an interesting question. If XRP is still a security, what can you do with it? It might not be thought of as safe for long. Pro-XRP lawyers think that Ripple's settlement amount with the SEC might go down because the company's CEO, Brad, said in public that they are still looking for a better deal, even though they have received out-of-court settlement offers. Since neither side in the SEC case wants to discuss a settlement and the first two offers seem to meet Ripple Labs' needs, what does this actually mean? A more appealing offer seems to be being thought about. To make Ripple Labs happy, this could mean that Ripple ends up paying small fines in the SEC case, maybe even less than the $20 million that was first said. But people outside of the US are also interested in XRP and Ripple Labs. Dubai and other countries are also taking part. Recently, Dubai's financial authorities gave the go-ahead for XRP to be widely used as a payment way across the whole country. Also, hundreds of banks are using Ripple Labs as part of their regular work, and Japan's central bank has started using XRP for foreign transactions. It's getting bigger. The first estimate of $1.2 quadrillion in XRP transfers seems to be just the start. Ripple wants to make this number much higher, which could cause the price of XRP to go up, along with payments across borders to other areas. In our most recent research, we came across an interesting development. Ripple may not be using XRP directly in this move, but it is clear that the company wants to take over a big business. On July 10, 2023, the new report Conquest showed how Ripple and other companies had made big steps forward in the $5 trillion market, especially tokenization of real estate. To get a better idea of where this project came from, let's start with an important tweet from Anthony Welfare. He talked about how CBCs are used a lot and how Ripple has a team just for CBCs that works on useful uses for stablecoins or central bank digital currency. From what he saw at the AC FinTech conference in Romania, it looks like tokenization will be the next big thing in real estate in 2024. We're looking forward to a big game-changing cryptocurrency boom. The strategic moves we're making now can help us make more money during this spike. Right now, missing out is very important. XRP isn't the only reason why you might miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Kevin Cage says that the market for cryptocurrencies grew by almost 800%. In addition to Bitcoin hitting new highs, the cryptocurrency market is expected to do even better in 2024 than it did in previous years. And since Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs are almost certain to happen, it looks like an XRP ETF won't be long after. Now we'll talk about something Warren Buffett recently said that set the stage for other top digital assets to do the same. He's telling you about a health issue that could be worse than being alone. It's helpful to pay attention when people like Buffett talk because they are some of the most connected people in the world. It's possible that this coming crisis will lead to a number of Improvements, such as a social credit scoring system linked to CBCZs, a better digital AI control grid, and a shift in the financial landscape. Because of how the economy is changing, we should all get ready for boat message spreads. If there is one, I will give Warren Buffett my full attention and my best attempt. Nation, and best of luck. Numerous hours and a great deal of thought have gone into studying his financial strategies and figuring out when he makes his moves. The results are a great example of how to make smart investments. Because what Buffett does is a personal measure for me, especially when it comes to how reliable XRP is during rough times like wars and recessions. I noticed that a man's track record is better than that of 99.999% of buyers ever. I'm sure that XRP can be a life-improving insurance in these tough times. If you follow Buffett's advice, you might end up becoming a billionaire by accident. As an example, Berkshire Hathaway raised its investments in 5 and 2 major Ripple partners as of June 19, 2023. Lucky for us, Buffett was leaving big banks like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs at the same time. Some people went with them, but not Buffett. Whenever I think of JP Morgan, I always think of the Ethereum link in eGate. Warren Buffett is there, but why? He might not be a huge fan of all financial technology, but it's clear that he sees Ripple's technology as having a lot of promise. Let's look at Bank of America, which is a big name in U.S. finance and a top Ripple partner. The way Bank of America is positioning itself for big changes that could bring about a lot of new financial possibilities is what I think Buffett likes about them more than other banking stocks, especially now that the economy is so bad. Hathaway's collection has more information about Berkshire that goes into more depth. It's interesting to know that Buffett not only has a big stake in Bank of America, but it's also his biggest investment, worth an amazing $1.03 billion. This shows how sure he is. Not about the direction, which is especially important now that a slump is coming. Due to their relationship with Ripple switching, pay attention to ISO 2022, Buffett seems to be betting that Bank of America will do better after the recession. HSBC is a part of an interesting trend. A short piece of writing says that HSBC and its partners plan to use changes to digital assets in 2023. As of November, it's clear that HSBC isn't just letting this happen by chance. Adopting Ripple technology is a smart and planned move. HSBC's news that it will be working with Ripple and its recent purchase of Medico both point to a big change. Around the world, banks, other financial companies, and payment providers are about to get a whole new set of financial tools thanks to Ripple. For XRP investors, this is a one-of-a-kind time because traditional ways of sending money are changing. Elements are coming together, and Ripple's impact is growing, creating the perfect conditions. The perfect place to be. It's important to remember that I'm not a qualified financial advisor and that the information in these videos is just for fun. To make a huge difference in the financial world, I always tell viewers to do their own study and talk to professionals before making any financial decisions. Thanks very much for watching. Like the video? If so, please click like and turn on alerts to be the first to know when I post something new. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next movie. Watch out!